The global food industry stands at a pivotal crossroads. With the world's population projected to reach nearly 10 billion by 2050, feeding everyone sustainably has become one of humanity's greatest challenges. Imagine a future where every meal not only nourishes us, but also protects the planet. Yet today, our food systems generate 26% of greenhouse gas emissions, and hunger affects 1 in 11 people globally. What if the way we produce and consume food could be transformed to meet these challenges? Let's take a forward-looking perspective, exploring 4 scenarios that would impact stakeholders in the food and nutrition sector in various ways. These potential futures will help us navigate the complex landscape ahead and identify sustainable pathways toward accessible, nutritious food for all.
Imagine a world where global collaboration fosters a sustainable and equitable food system. Governments, NGOs, and industries work together with new regulations focused on water usage, soil conservation, and sustainable farming, and innovative technologies that prioritize well-being, food security, and environmental sustainability. Farms are high-tech hubs that use AI, genetically modified crops, vertical urban farms, and robotics to boost efficiency and reduce costs. Data privacy regulations and blockchain technology ensure the responsible and equitable use of data. Companies in the food and beverage industry found a balance between profitability and environmental goals and are openly providing information on food origins, safety, nutrition, and environmental impact. Also, consumers embrace innovation. They adopt sustainable diets, discover technological advancements that make many processed foods healthier, and happily share personalized health data. We see that preventive healthcare thrives with doctors, pharma companies, nutritionists, and tech developers collaborating on personalized, AI-enabled wellness platforms, helping people in all aspects of a healthy and happy lifestyle. Food retailers become havens of health, brimming with ready-made meals packed with nutrients and clearly labeled with their environmental impact. Meanwhile, high-tech kitchens run by restaurant chains and food delivery services utilize robots for automated repetitive tasks like chopping vegetables. All these technologies together help to reduce diet-related illnesses and climate change globally. Now everyone has access to a wide portfolio of healthy options, from high-priced, cutting-edge services to low-priced, sustainable, and nutritious convenience food.
Imagine a world where people distrust new technologies and data privacy due to past data breaches and an overload of conflicting information from governments, influencers, and healthcare providers. Governments and companies are trying hard, though. For example, there are collaborations across the value chain using blockchain technology to trace the journey of food from farm to fork. Educational campaigns feature chefs and trusted health figures who emphasize the benefits of sustainable, healthy diets. Insurance companies support these initiatives by offering lower premiums to consumers who sign up for food and health educational programs. Due to distrust in e-commerce, people revert to in-store food shopping. Supermarkets promote healthy foods using more traditional methods like premium shelf space and eye-catching marketing, while unhealthy options come with warning labels. But despite these reforms aimed at providing healthier and more sustainable food, consumers' distrust in governments and corporations hinders the success of new solutions. People are caught between wanting a healthy lifestyle and protecting their personal data. They feel uneasy about artificial ingredients and uncertain about influencer advice or sponsored health professionals. Many in the middle class seek diets where tradition and innovation coexist. In this world where consumers are skeptical and misinformation abounds, alternative diets and wellness movements thrive. offering a sense of control and connection to nature. Fad diets and unregulated practices like ayahuasca and psilocybin ceremonies are on the rise, despite safety concerns, adding further challenges to the healthcare system.
Imagine a world marked by a decade of rising protectionism and a shift towards local economies. Nations prioritize self-reliance in response to climate change and global instability. Amidst these challenges, proactive consumers, especially younger generations, are driving grassroots activism around sustainability efforts. They demand accountability from corporations and governments, while championing environmental and social causes with increasing intensity. As often as possible, they choose expensive, sustainable options from local markets, despite high living costs. Yet, climate change has already affected local farmers, whose production levels got lower and unpredictable. Hence, they now increasingly use modified crops and technologies that increase resistance to extreme weather conditions. Consumers embrace technology and share data with AI-powered tools that trace food origin, ensure sustainability, and provide personalized nutrition. Mental and emotional well-being has taken center stage, with people using therapy, mindfulness, and hobbies to manage stress, free from stigma. Privacy concerns are minimized as tech companies self-regulate ethical data use. Parisians still visit their local bakeries, and families in Mumbai cook traditional recipes. But AI now helps them get the details right. Deglobalization further strengthened the position of local delicacies and puts large corporates in a tough spot. They were slow to adapt, fearing loss of their traditional consumer base, and increasingly shift their focus to a couple of key markets where they still stand strong. Global conflicts and nationalistic strategies further complicate matters, with each region focusing on its own priorities. Consequently, economic disparities between regions and different parts of society persist. In poor neighborhoods of Lagos, families struggle to afford fresh produce, while in the center of Copenhagen, data-driven meal plans are offered with healthcare deductibles.
Imagine a world after a decade of mostly fruitless international negotiations on sustainability and peace deals, where people globally are suffering from the impact of climate change. Droughts, heavy rain, and resulting famines keep increasing in frequency and severity. In this context, nationalism and resource scarcity have led to regional alliances based on practical concerns like water security and food production. Though often temporary, these alliances offer immediate solutions in a tense geopolitical landscape where countries still cling to protectionist policies. In this world, young progressive leaders are trying to prioritize long-term sustainability plans, but the challenges are here, today, and they are imminent. Consumers, grappling with the lasting effects of inflation and conflict, are concerned and skeptical about the ability of their government and these new leaders to turn the tide. They just want to keep what they have or get back what they had. Progressive policies are reverted, as the middle class doesn't want to give up on any unsustainable or unhealthy food habits. To reconnect with nature, those who can, search for peace of mind in personal gardens and biodiversity projects. Multinational agro-food companies are slowly embracing sustainability, but only when it aligns with profitability. AI is helping them with weather pattern prediction for better crop planning. Instead of preventing climate change, corporates now focus on developing technologies to adapt to environmental hazards. Further down the value chain, the focus lays on optimizing and de-risking resource management. Health companies are making nice profits addressing the long-term health impacts of poor nutrition, promoting easy access to pharmaceuticals and personalized AI-based health solutions for the ones who can afford. The lack of worldwide collaboration climate disasters and damaged supply chains have made inequality worse. With more populations displaced, there is an increasing number of people who lack access to the internet, education, or basic human needs. This leads to frustration, further marginalization and polarization of those who have been most affected by this breakdown.